All right, welcome back. We've been looking forward to this all morning. Daryn's Gym, it's a South African mockumentary, if you will, has been selected and well-deserved for the 51st International Film Festival Rotterdam. The film featuring actors such as Hlubi Mboya, Natasha, Sutherland and Ngesi, always fall over funny as old Siv. To tell us more about it, the writer-director Brett Michael Innes joining us this morning. Hello to Brett. First of all, congratulations. And I think you are, I'm sure, going to tell me that any accolade is always wonderful to have, but I think many a fan of your work are going to say we were expecting this. How are you feeling?
Look, I'm over the moon. I mean, it is notoriously difficult for a comedy to get into any kind of festival. So to get into one of the top festivals in the world is such a huge reward for the work and the effort that we all put into making this film.
But it just shows that it's, yes, a South African mockumentary, as I call it. I hope that you don't find it offensive. I call it a mockumentary. But it seems to transcend our borders. It's internationally funny. And if that's not a compliment, I don't know what is.
I think that's a big thing. Comedy is hard.
And what made it so difficult, do you think, as well, to try and transcend our borders as well? Was that something that you were aiming for, or is that just the way that it played out as you were filming?
I think if you're able to create humor and comedy that isn't around specific moments, but around the, I guess, human condition, so things that don't require people to know, like a location or a culture, but something that unites us as humanity, I think that's a huge part of what made this film succeed, because you could be in America, you could be in the UK, you could be in Dubai, and you could recognize so many of these characters. Anyone who's ever stepped foot into a gym knows the people that appear on the screen and has most likely laughed at them or with them while they've been working out.
Yeah, I think that's the way you've captured it is just so beautifully done, as well as you can walk around your gym in real life and go, I recognize that character. Or you see the character in the film and you go, yeah, I know someone just like that as well. Just for viewers who maybe haven't had a chance to see this as well, obviously it's going to be screening at the festival. But where is it available at the moment? We've spoken about it before when it came out, and now you're getting this award. Where can people still watch it here in SA?
So it's actually very close to home to your viewers, because it is an EVOD, which is the streaming service attached to ETV. It's an original, so we even actually featured Shahan as one of the characters in the film. So if you jump online, go to evod.coza, you can actually watch the film right now for free if you choose the advert option. So it is readily available for anyone to watch in the country.
That's right. If all you have to do is go onto the App Store as well and go look for EVOD, and quite right. I didn't want to give it away, but I didn't want to be that friend and colleague of Shahan to say he makes an appearance in this, but I'm glad Brett did it as well. And no, the hair doesn't move, and yes, the beard is as immaculately shaved as it is in real life.
I mean, we have to give both of them credit in the credit list. So.
Did you actually give Shahan Ramkissoon's beard a credit in the credit list? You should have. It should have its own Twitter account, I think.
It should have.
It should have had its own Twitter account. All right, so what's next for the movie, though? I mean, obviously done very well with this. Is there going to be a follow-up? Your fans obviously going to say, yes, Brett, this is the year. It's 2022. We need a number 2 of Daryn's Gym. Is there one in the pipeline?
Look, we would love to lean into that. A lot of people have actually said they really feel this has the legs to become a TV series, kind of how What We Do in the Shadows started as a feature and became a really successful series. So if you agree, I mean, jump on your socials, start tweeting the channel powers at ETV, EVOD, and tell them you want to see more, because there are so many worlds to explore with these characters. I mean, you rightfully pointed out how incredibly funny Siv is, and the character he plays is one of the most charming, ridiculous characters I've ever witnessed on film, and I'd love to see where he goes.
And so when it comes to being selected for a film festival like this, I've never quite understood how these film festivals do it. Obviously, they've picked up your film. Now, do other film festivals look at what other film festivals do? Do you see where I'm trying to go with this? I don't understand how their process works. Is this kind of how it works in your world?
Absolutely. So, I mean, a lot of it comes down to the producers. I'm one of the producers on the film. Having a knowledge of the networking of the festival circuit, which films would actually, like this would never be a Cannes film selection, but it worked really well for Rotterdam. And then there's other festivals that pay attention and then want to select it for regional premieres. So you have about a 1 to 2 year lifespan of the film's festival run if you're willing to put in the legwork into it. I mean, the saddest part of this is that COVID has closed down the physical edition of the festival. And up until 3 weeks ago, we would have actually traveled to Rotterdam to present the film to audiences that side, which beyond being just an incredible experience to hear, audiences laugh together. There's the fact that it actually opens up doors for all the filmmakers because you meet other producers, you connect to other filmmakers. So the actual job creation that comes from that in the long term is really strategic. So really hoping we start to get more and more chances to go to physical festivals.
From your lips to everyone's ears who makes these decisions. It's Brett Michael Innes, writer and director of Daryn's Gym, and quite rightly as well, saying it is now available on EVOD. If you haven't had a chance to look at that part of eMedia, simply go and look for it on your app store. Go and look for EVOD, and you can watch the movie free. And do yourself a favor, it is fall over funny for a Friday. So go download EVOD and go look for Daryn's Gym, a South African mockumentary. It's so good, in fact, the International Film Festival Rotterdam has picked it up as well. You tell me who's funnier, Hlubi Mboya, Natasha, Sutherland, or Ngesi. I think they're all brilliant. And well done to Brett and the entire team at the movie.